Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? We are going to be talking about Teladoc again. So, Cathie Wood. So, I made a video prior doing the price targets of Teladoc, and I was like, all right, guys, this is obviously a buy. Cathie Woods would be stupid if she would sell. And there are a lot of people, online saying, oh, she's going to sell. That's what she does. But you have to understand the financials for Teladoc make sense, okay? They actually are doing really damn good. And I'm going to go over them again because, again, there might be new audiences here. So what we do here at All Stock Trades, we're an LLC, and what we do is we like to evaluate companies by using an intrinsic value calculation, as well as a whole slew of economic indicators to essentially find the next diamond gem in the rough. So, beautiful part about our private Discord channel is we have a lot of artificial intelligent technology softwares integrated in the form of Discord bots that allows us to significantly reduce the price to have access to our membership, as we do offer a 3-day free trial link down below. But the beautiful part is if you want to get into ARC to see what they have, every single day you can basically type in !ARC, and what you can basically see is that Teladoc, ARK Invest purchased a bunch of Teladoc. In fact, if you looked at the last time they purchased Teladoc, it was back on April 26th. They had approximately about 3.79% weighted average shares for Teladoc. However, as you know, the stock literally just dropped. April 26th is when she purchased, but then the stock tanked. But you know what's funny? If you actually look at April 28th, which is right here, April 28th, when the stock was around like the 30-ish dollar region, in fact, hitting the 28.75. You can see that on August 28th, right here, she did a buy of 29,000 shares. And then here was another, let me zoom in so you guys can see. Teladoc here. And again, this is directly from our Discord. Teladoc here, April 28th, another buy. And that's a lot. That's like over 300,000 shares. Right? And then we have more. Teladoc, a buy. And then another one, Teladoc, a buy. In fact, she went ahead and sold some Tesla in order to get some Teladoc. So I assume that's pretty much where that was going. But as you can see, directly from April 26th is when she was buying at the high level before it dropped. You can see she only had 3.79, but now look at it. She has a weighted almost 14% of the port. So listen, guys, she's obviously bullish on Teladoc. It's very clear. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be giving you the value and the price target of the stock to help assist. I'm going to give you the bearish one, which is what Wall Street wants you to believe, and I'm going to give you the long-term one. Okay, so there's going to be two, so don't freak out on the first one. Howdy. Just wanted to update people on the Cathie Wood thing. So this is our brain machine, which is our proprietary software that helps us find the values of stocks. It's not as good as the Mastering Stock Market course one, but it does do the job to give you kind of, you can search a lot of them. And if you find one that you like, you can go in deeper with the Mastering course. So if you do DCF, which stands for discounted cash flows, and if you put in TDOC, which is the ticker symbol, what you would get immediately is the price right now is $33.59. We get live price action. So we're like right with it right here, $3.49. And where's the at 33? So let's try it again here. It looks like that might even be accurate. But as you can see, we're at $33.59, and the actual DCF is $43. So about 43 and a half. Okay. So that kind of tells you, hey, this is obviously, a buy from this direction. But what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be manually doing our intrinsic value calculation. The first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you kind of a bear case scenario. In fact, I'm going to give you a big bear. So let's open up the financials here. So normally when you do a discounted cash flow, what you want is you want to take a look at the revenue is for a company that's net income negative for now. And you want to look at the revenue from when it first became from inception all the way to where it is now. You know, you look at this data, guys, right? And you look at the values of the company that it's basically done in the past 10 years, and you extrapolate 10 years into the future, and you discount back in today's present value, because we know the value of dollar bill is actually more in today's value than it was it will be in 10 years from now. And a great way to explain this to you is just look up Big Mac prices and kind of the graphs of kind of Big Macs. If you look up the average Big Mac here back in the 1990s, the average Big Mac price and it's versus the price predicted by CPI. It's kind of fun that we can graph these things. You can actually see that, I mean, the prices of Big Macs used to be around like, you know, $1.50 to like 210, but now it's over $5, right? So obviously the dollar value here is worth more than the dollar value in 2020. So that's what we do when we do the intrinsic value calculation. We're trying to basically see, will this business grow your money more than inflation? Because if it doesn't, then you're losing money. Okay. All right. So that's complicated. We'll explain it for the mastering students here, but that's kind of a brief understanding of what goes into these calculations. So we're going to be doing a bear calculation now. Okay, now what the hell is a bear calculation? We're only going to project from 2021 to 2022 growth rates, which is why the stock price is low, because Wall Street is um, uh, essentially not forward thinking right now. They're short term thinkers. So to do that, all you got to do is see this is from their guidance here. The full year guidance, they're going to be making anywhere between 2.4 to 2.5 billion. So we could take the average of that, which is, 2.45 billion. And then you can take the last year's revenue, which is 2033, which is 2 billion. All you got to do is just go to 2021, and they made about 2 billion, and then we said about 2.4 billion here, right? 2.45. So they're going to be growing only 21%, right? 21% from 2021 to 2022. So everyone freaked out. They didn't like that. But if you look at the free cash flow, which is right here, the company is free cash flow positive at 130. Okay. Keep doing them. 130. And then if you look at the shares, they're at 157. So, and don't freak out about this. Again, this is the bearish calculation. Okay. So the stock price is going to essentially hover anywhere between $21 to $40.45. In fact, if you go to Yahoo Finance, on the last video I did the calculation for what analysts are saying for TDOC, which you can find here and insert it into the intrinsic value calculation. If you go here in analysis, you can see it's around 20. In fact, they just actually updated it, which is right around here. You see, 21%. But you can see how these analysts think in the short term. As you can see, 20%, right? They're just very short term thinkers. Okay. So that's so what they're doing is they're saying, you know what, I don't care X all they've done in the past. I don't care if they've been doubling their revenue ever so often. I don't care. I just care about short term. And short term, this is how much Wall Street thinks Teladoc is worth, anywhere between $21 and $40.45. It's just funny that the base was $28.33. And then if you look at the 52-week low, $28.75, which is really not that far off from the base case. Now, right now, what this basically tells you is that we are totally undervalued based off of these calculations. I would say $40 would be sufficient. In fact, our brain machine, which we found here, said it was $43. So that's pretty good. I mean, let's see. We'll call it 44 minus 33, make it even numbers, 11. 11 divided by 33, we're looking at a 33% return off of this if you were to invest right now. And I think that would be a great short-term gain, especially when you had Miss Cathie Woods go ahead directly from our Discord here, directly see that she's been buying it up, right? And sadly, let me just supplement. I wasn't gonna share with you guys this, but might as well just show you. Sadly, retail doesn't know how to invest. These people don't know how to invest, and it's just sad how this works. Because if you look at smart money, which is not retail, retail is actually dumb money. I'm curious. I'm serious. This is a real graph, guys. Right? You can see, and I warned people in the beginning we might see a divergence. And as you can see here, guys, smart money in terms of long-term smart money is actually buying. They're actually buying, and dumb money is actually selling. And Cathie Woods is obviously smart money. See, many people sadly sold Teladoc because they're like, oh, I can't handle this anymore. And they just got rid of those shares. And then she went ahead and purchased them. Um, so it's just, you know, no matter, I can talk until I'm blue in the face. This cycle is always going to happen. So either you know it or you don't. And if you're watching this video, you're one of the few that know. So there's that. So smart money, dumb money. And whenever you see it inversing, then things are going to start going back up. And then smart money, short term, is going to try to corrupt the market and sell and all that. I'm not saying Cathie Wood does that. I'm just saying, the big hedge funds, right? So there's that. But as promised, I'm going to give you the intrinsic value calculation now from 2013 and then from 2020, expected 2022, right? Which is, if you look up 2022 minus 2013, that's 9 years. So all we have to do now is just update this to 9. So we put this to 9, but don't freak out. We're not done yet. We got to update this number here to 2012. Sorry, 2013, which we said was 20 million, right? So if you look up here and you put 20 million, you can see they've technically gone 71% for this whole time. And the price target for them is actually anywhere between 312 to as the bear, 442 as the base, and 667 as the bull. So that again, this is this looks to me like another Tesla. Let's assume that it never gets to its bull case. It just goes to its the base. If you do that, you do take 442 based off of these stock prices at what is it? Let's say I think she bought like around $30, right? That's 412. So this is ridiculous. 412 divided by 30 is 13.7 times 100. She's expecting a 1,300% return, which is 13x your money. So if you put $100,000, you're going to be walking out with 1.3 million, right? So again, this is just as the company improves and gets better. Imagine if it hits the bull, right? So it's just, this is how investing works. And people just, unfortunately, it's just a different temperament. You don't have to be a genius to win in Wall Street, right? People sell, people buy, and then they ride up. I mean, just like here, the stock price went to 193, and then obviously here was a little bit overvalued when the numbers were right here, so I wouldn't call it that. But like, for example, here, 86, people sold. They're like, screw this, I lost half of my money. Then people bought, and then look at it now. And I'm sure people that bought up here that sold are like saying, screw this, right? And now maybe they might be getting in finally down here, right? So this is a great purchase. So the last time we hit these levels was since the origination, almost back in 2017 levels. So anywho, there's that. If you guys want access to our private Discord channel, along with our artificial intelligence technology that gives you buys and sell alerts, it gives you call and puts, sell alerts, and buys as well, stock breakouts, and so much more. We do offer, and also obviously stocks, gamma squeeze stocks, we offer a 3-day free trial, risk-free, can cancel anytime. And the testimonials and the results speak for themselves, and you can have a look. It's at alstocktrades.com. And it includes everything we offer, from a proprietary artificial intelligence technology to our price targets that I set out, and everything else, our exclusive daily briefing and our economic projections, everything that we offer here. It's pretty cool. So I hope to see you there. And overall, that's all I have to say. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment down below to tell me what you guys think about the video, as it truly, really helps the YouTube algorithm get that video out, especially with likes. It's free, and it really helps democratize financial information and be able to spread this information out to show people what this whole smart money and dumb money ratio is, and to give retail a fighting chance. So that's all I have for you today, folks. God bless you. Enjoy your weekend. And as always, stay safe.